This is a key from an old Yamaha BB bass. Uses a special wrench to tighten up the sleeve that most people have lost long ago. But you can see I can loosen that sleeve just with my fingers. It doesn't need to be super tight. It just needs to be tight enough to take the lash out of the worm gear. You can see as I keep loosening and loosening the sleeve, the pin on the end of the worm gear is coming right out of its seat and has tons of lash. You could turn that key a couple of times before it ever started to tighten up your string. The whole function of the sleeve is to take all the lash out. Finger tight is plenty tight. You can tighten it up with your fingers tight enough that there's no lash at all. Now here I'm twisting the key back and forth, and the sleeve is just a little bit loose, and you can see the worm gear can move back and forth about 1 millimeter before it tries to turn the big gear. And now I've turned the sleeve in until there's no lash, and now I can turn the key back and forth, and it immediately turns the big gear without any slop. And that's all you need. Now I'm backing out the sleeve, and you see you can have a little lash in that worm gear. The worm gear can move back and forth, and the key rattles around without turning the big gear. But now if I turn the sleeve down in, and the easiest way to do this without a wrench is to turn the sleeve a little bit, then work the key back and forth, turn the sleeve a little more, work the key, turn the sleeve. You do that and you can get this just as tight with your fingers as you can with the wrench. So I hope that's helpful for some of you guys that don't have the wrench.